I love that my girls take a nap together. Look at them. They act like they don't like one another. But this is how they lay every day. They take a nap. Just barely touching. You are not going to believe what I just saw. The only reason I know what it was because my mama had a beauty shop when I was little. Am I on your tail, babe? Callie's over here, by the way. Anyway, I'm driving down the road. There was a truck ahead of me. He's probably still right up here, but I don't see him. Anyway, he had the back end of his truck was full of stuff, like junk. I'm assuming it's junk. It may not be junk to them. But there was this thing sticking up out of it. I'm going to try to find like a picture or something and show you what I'm talking about. Some of you, I think most of my friends will probably know because you're like me, you're older. It was this little machine thing, and you would stand in front of it and you'd put this belt around your hips, like your butt hip area, and it would shake you. Like that was supposed to somehow help you lose weight by shaking your fat. I don't know, y'all. I haven't seen that. Like I haven't seen one of those since Mama had it 50 million years ago. Y'all, can you imagine? Isn't that just crazy how our thinking has changed all through the years? But I still think, I mean, up until kind of recently, there was a gym set up where like you would go lay on these tables and they would work you out, like they would do the moving for you, you know? So I mean, there's probably even a small group of people that still think you don't have to work out. The table can work out for you and help you lose weight or whatever. But yeah, it was one of those things that I guess you could put it anywhere. You could put it on your neck, wherever. We put it around our butts, and I mean it would just shimmy like crazy. So yeah, I just saw one of those in the back of a truck just now. But I'm headed out to get Nicole. We're gonna do a little bit of running today, and I got a batch of masks. These are all, I don't want to show anybody's address, but I've got a big batch of masks going out today. So I'm going to get those in the mail. And I said I wasn't going to make any more of the Coach because I used up all the purses that I had. But I had somebody that was really wanting one, and so, well, I had more than one person really wanting one. So I thought, let me just go look and see what I can get some more for. So I happened upon 4 that were reasonable, you know, that I could, you know, afford to pay for and make masks out of. So I bid on all 4, and I won 3 of them. So I have at least 3 more purses coming to cut up. And I figure I'll probably win that 4th bid too. Oops, I'm sorry. Let me roll the window down for you. Y'all, she likes to have the window down so she can check everybody out. Don't you fall, girlfriend. Yeah. When I go slow, she likes to look out the window. Let me get Nicole. Y'all, I've been sitting here working on my Louis Vuitton purse. And it's been going really good, believe it or not. Really good. But I got to this part, and y'all, I literally, you know, I'm going to say I was doing it by hand. I'm doing it with the machine, but I'm rolling I'm not using the presser foot, like, to make it go. I'm literally rolling each stitch by hand because I got to make sure I hit the same hole the person before that sewed it. You see what I'm saying? I got to hit all these same, don't look at my nasty fingernails, y'all. I've been scrubbing this purse, so I'm a mess. But you got to hit each, you don't have to, but that's what I'm going to do. You have to hit the exact hole that, like, that person sewed before. So I've been hand doing it, and y'all, I was like, okay. I got, like, at one point I was like, oh my God. I was literally, you think I'm lying, this is not greasy hair, this is sweat. I was sweating bullets. And I was like, okay, I got it, it's going my way, I got it. Y'all, I got the outside thing done. Now I'm working on the inside I was supposed to sew the pocket in this hole first. Or not first, but at the same time. Now I got to pick all that back. I got to pick all these stitches back out. This is my, I've interfaced it. I was going to say, what is that? It says stitches on the back. That's where I tied them off right there, by the way. That's my interfacing, and I'll just cut it with an X-Acto knife afterwards. But, so yeah, now I got to pick it out and start over. But I've been cleaning. Let me see if I can turn this around so you can see. Okay, I've got it sitting on this, let's see if I can, on a candlestick, because I don't want it, it's getting creases in it, like the lady before me just mailed it to me laying flat, so it's got some folds in it, and I don't want it to keep doing that. But y'all, I've conditioned all the leather. It's looking amazing. It'll dry out and get light. It was light, you know, in color, and it'll dry back out and be light again. And what else have I done? Oh, I got those pieces. What the hell is that doing? I took all the pieces out. I cleaned all of the brass. And this piece, like, you don't want to get rid of this piece, because as you can see, it's got the number. You see, it's got the number on it. That tells you, oh, maybe it was like this. Yeah, it's like this. It goes like that. Now can you see the number? Anyway, that lets you know, like, I think what year it was made, what batch it was made, what lot it was made, what style it was made. I don't know what that lets you know, but it lets you know something about its authenticity. And, oh, and y'all, the lady before me, I'm not talking trash about her, because she was just doing all that she knew how to do. But y'all, the inside, like Louis Vuitton had put, it's like a flannel material, but then it was covered with like a really, really thin, let me see if there's any of it left. Let me see if I can, do you see this real thin stuff right there? That real thin stuff? That must have been glued on to this flannel, and this lady, that's what tears up in these. What do you want? Look, I told you if you got down, you had to quit crying. I don't want to hear all that whining. You hear me? I gave you a treat and all your babies. Now hush. Y'all, I think it was, camera might have, the white saturation might have went crazy, but whatever. Anyway, that's what goes bad in these Louis Vuitton purses, is that crappy lining. And that's what I can't understand. These purses are so expensive. It looks like, can y'all hear her? Hold on, let me go knock her in the head and I'll be right back. Y'all are not going to believe what she was crying for. When I cleaned up earlier, there's an Amazon box sitting over there. Had something in it, you know, I got something in it. I just put trash. I just set some trash over there in that box. Just so happens I had picked up a piece of her chicken. Like, y'all, I don't know, like, what kind of life she had before she came here, like, with her brothers and sisters or whatever, but she hides food real bad. Like, watch her, she's probably going right now to hide it in that blanket. Yeah, she hides food really, really bad, like, all over the house. She'll have it hid all over the house. Maybe, like, Chloe never did that, so I don't want to say that's just a dog thing, because Chloe never did it. But, yeah, this little heifer be hiding. So anyway, I, not paying attention, I had picked up one of her hidden pieces of chicken, and it was in that box, and she was crying for me to give her piece of chicken back out of that box. So I did. And that's probably her. I can't see because of the light, really. She's probably over there hiding it right now. That little pink blanket on the foot of my bed, y'all, I keep it there so she don't get my bed dirty, because like I said, she likes to hide food, and she'll hide it in that pink blanket and not get it like in the bed, because I don't want no hid chicken in my pillow when I go to lay down at night. Okay, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, this lady had, I don't know what she did. She had tried to get that, she had pulled all the vinyl she could off, and then she had used some kind of product trying to get that off, and it was sticky to, like, it was gross. It was very sticky. Well, she had gotten this chain was just caked with that sticky stuff. So I got that all cleaned up. I cleaned the chain up real good, but y'all, she had gotten it all over this zipper too. Like she had just coated. I mean, it was coated. Look, y'all, I've got it looking brand new. I cleaned it, shined it with some steel wool, and cleaned all that off the zipper, so it's like a brand new zipper. So yeah, got all that done, and I was like, oh yeah. I mean, I could, like, if I already had, I haven't got my leather ready, but if I had the leather ready, I could do this. It'd probably take me probably a couple of days. You know, like I conditioned the leather, and that needs to sit for a while and soak into the leather. And then it took me a while to pick all this back. It probably wouldn't take me this long if she didn't have it so sticky. But like my what is this, seam ripper, it would get gummed up, and I'd have to go clean it off, because I don't know what that was she put on there, but it was a mess. But yeah, so I gotta pick this back out, figure out how to get the pockets put in there with it. I know I watched Steve off of Bedo's Leatherworks. Y'all, I'm probably looking I know I'm looking a hot mess. I'm sorry. Today ain't the day I'm getting dressed. But let me show y'all my leather. Anyway, I've never had any dealings with buying leather at all. So I didn't know what to buy. If I'm understanding this right, and I could be telling a big fat lie, you order it like by ounces, and that's the thickness. I think, see, I don't even know. It's the thickness. I thought it meant like, anyway, it don't matter. So when I ordered my leather, this is what I ordered. It came as a piece. I don't remember how long it is, but anyway, you get my idea. This is what I ordered. I only needed, I was pretty sure I was only going to replace the 2 straps and the little piece around the top. I didn't know that I was going to replace the straps, because I had not, like when I ordered it, I hadn't even got the purse yet. So I ordered this one. I mean, this is it will work, but it wasn't near enough. So I went back online, and in all the reading I've been doing a bunch of reading on the purses, and it says, I went back online, and I was like, okay, now I know I'm going to have to replace both straps and the piece around the top, and I'm still not too sure how I feel about replacing the bottom. I still might replace the bottom. I'm not sure. And in all the reading that I've done on it, I kept reading that these purses are done with Vachetta, and I may be calling it the wrong thing, V-A-C-H-E-T-T-E. Anyway, it don't matter. I'll put the word here on the screen in case anybody cares. So I went and hunting me a piece of Vachetta, or how you want to say it, leather. So I found this piece, and this is, like, I think it's called a shoulder. I hate to even think about where this came from, y'all. This makes me kind of sick at my stomach, but it is what it is. Anyway, so I ordered this. Now I'm wondering, was that the right thing to do? Because, like, if I was going to do the whole purse, like, this is the way it would come. Like, if you buy a brand new Louis, this would be what the leather looks like. It's already kind of, it feels like it's got some kind of finish on it, or it's, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know email about it. But I need it to be that color. So I ordered, like, I've been watching Steve. Steve, I've been stalking your channel. I emailed him, told him what I was doing. I was, I'd never done one before, but I've been watching his channel, and he's amazing. He makes it look so easy. And I emailed him. I said, you make this look so easy. And I realized that that's not a fair statement, because I know you've put billions of hours in. Just like, I know when people say, like, about sewing or caking or whatever, they're like, oh, you're so talented. No, 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 no. I'm dedicated. That's what I am. I'm determined and dedicated. So if you want to talk about me getting a gift or being blessed or whatever, I was gifted with determination. I never give up. Like, I will not let, usually in my younger years, no, I didn't let nothing get the best of me. If I set my mind to do something, I was going to do it, and I was going to do it to the best of my ability. And then I was still going to try to do it again, do it better, because I've never been in competition with anybody else. I'm in competition with me. And honey, I'm tough. You know what I mean? Like Like, I want to be the best, and I will do whatever it takes to get there. You know, like, I know back when we were on drill team, look, I didn't want to just be able to do one kind of splits. I wanted to do all the splits, and I did. That's just me. I pushed this body way harder than I should have. I would never tell somebody to do what I did, because that's why my back is in the shape that it's in right now, because I was like, psh, you can pick that up, so can I. Yeah, people were like, you know, no, let Dan do that. Excuse me? I can do anything Dan can do. That ain't the truth. Y'all, because I remember, and I told Steve, and I said, you make this look so easy that I'm like, psh, I can so do this. I said, but I've also thought I could pour concrete because my husband makes that look easy. I've also thought I could put tile on my countertops because my husband makes that look easy. And neither one of them's easy. And like with caking too, like I remember the very first cake I did, y'all. Thank goodness it was for Cameron. But that was my way. That's the way I think about things. You know, I'd had all my back surgeries. It had been the most unreal experience of my life. I had spent a month in the hospital, and it was terrible. It was hard. So when I, you know, recovered, I couldn't do all this stuff. Like, I loved working in my yard and making my yard pretty, and, you know, working on the house and all that kind of stuff. And now my back goes, excuse me, sit your ass down. Because I'd pushed myself so hard, you know, because I was like, psh, don't tell me I can't do something, because I'm going to figure out a way to make it happen. So that's the way I was with the cake. So I was like, I'm fixing to do this, and I got all this stuff together. I'm like, how hard can it be? It's just a cake. I mean, you know, y'all, I ended up, like, I don't know about y'all, but when I get mad, I cry. When I get frustrated, I cry. I don't know why, but I think a lot of girls are that way. I ended up bawling. I was so mad and so frustrated. I could not get the fondant to go on the cake without it wrinkling. I mean, it kept, like, I did it as best as I could, and that it had like some big old wrinkles in it. So I took and cut it out, y'all, and no, I didn't cut it out. I put a piece over, I patched it. I used a patch. I don't know if I cut it out or if I just put it over. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I put a patch to hide a wrinkle. Is that not stupid? But I couldn't stand the sight of that big wrinkle. Like, I could make my patch like disappear, because I rolled the edges of it really, really thin and put it over it so that you couldn't see it. So, I mean, and that's where I was when I started caking, y'all. I was like, psh, I can do that. My big old self cried like a baby because I was so mad because I couldn't get that fondant on without crying. That's how I found YouTube, y'all. I was like, y'all, because that's me. I'm like, this is not going to win. I will figure out how to do this. So I got on the computer and I went to Google, and I was like, how to cover a cake in fondant. And this video popped up, and I was like, I'd never heard of YouTube. I was like, this was in 08. Yeah, I think it was in 08. It was 8 or 9. I think it was 8. Anyway, that's how I discovered YouTube. I was like, oh, there's a video? Oh, cool. So, I mean, and the rest is history. But that's what I'm scared of with this purse. I'm like, psh, I can do this. It's no big deal. So far, that's holding true. It hasn't been a big deal. But I'm not done. So usually there's going to be one part of it that makes me want to shoot somebody. Or I thought she was just going to cry at that box again. Callie, there's nothing in that box you can have. Go back over here and play. Anyway, so y'all, Clay called and the doorbell rang all at the same time. I came up here. It was the FedEx man. He didn't leave me a package. Who's mailing me something that I got to sign for? Why didn't he just leave it? Y'all. Oh my God. Why didn't he just leave my stupid... I don't even know what I've got coming now. He didn't wait 5 seconds. I mean, literally, I was talking to Clay and I said, hold on, Clay. Somebody's at the door. Let me call you back. And ran up there. Hold on. Let me call for... Clay's waiting on his glasses. We got him some new glasses. He's waiting on that to come in. And he is... They told him it would be here by the 28th. On or before the 28th. Well, today's the 28th. And he's dying for them glasses. I called yesterday, I called today, but she said check it back again. So I'm going to check about and see if his glasses have come. And hope the FedEx man don't come back and ding my doorbell again and run. Anyway, be right back. Y'all, I had to call my man and tell him we ordered his glasses, and they told us that they would be here on or before the 28th, and we really expected it to be before the 28th. Well, here we are, the 28th, and they're not there. So, and I've been dealing with this little old girl, and she's been really sweet, but she wasn't all that helpful. So I guess the manager got on the phone just now, and Clay is legally blind in one eye, and so he said that they that the one lens that was really strong, their lab couldn't cut, and what's so crazy about it, they're one of those places that says you can come and we can cut we can make your glasses in as little as 30 minutes. Well, it's been 2 weeks now and we still don't have glasses, but he said the lab that they're using couldn't cut that one, and so they had to find another company that could cut that lens, and they finally found somebody this past Tuesday. So it'll be like the end of next week. I can't remember what he said. The end of next week, I think is what he said. So I told a little lie, and I told Clay the next week, because it makes him like, and he's just excited. He wants to get them, and so yeah, that I hate to have to tell him that, but I said, because the place where we got them, I said, we used y'all the last time we got them, which, wasn't all that long ago, and y'all were able to get them cut, no problems. He said, yeah, he said, the lab that did it, we don't work with anymore. He said, but funny enough, that's who we had to contract with to get his done this time, for this one pair, because our lab that we're using now can't cut it, so we had to go back and use that old lab for this special order. So anyway, that's what... He's considered legally blind, and because one is so bad, it makes he's legally blind, period. And so yeah. Anyway, he's not getting them yet, and I hate that, because y'all, when he knows something's coming and he has a date in his mind, y'all, he's like Rain Man. He don't let it go. He's like old snapping turtle. He bites and hangs on, and he don't let go till it comes, till it gets here or whatever. And I know how he's just excited. He's just real excited. So I don't know where I was at talking about this purse. Y'all are probably sick of hearing about this purse. But I got this Vachetta leather. I'm just hoping and praying that... I think I was talking about stalking Steve's channel. Y'all, I love Steve. He is a hoot. If you haven't watched him, you should go check his stuff out. He is... his channel name is Bedo's, B-E-D-O... Is it B-E-D-O or B-E-T-O? Anyway, Bedo's Leatherwork. I think it's B-E-D-O. Bedo's Leatherwork. I'll put a thing down here, or I'll put it across the screen or something. You should totally check him out. He does this, he's amazing, y'all. He's like a magician. Like, he's had stuff, I'm like, there is no way on this planet he's going to get that back together looking good, and y'all, he does, and it'll be amazing every time. So yeah, I've been stalking his channel. I write down, like, when he says he uses something, I write it down. I'm like, I gotta buy some of that. And like I think he said he uses Masters what's it called, all-purpose cement glue or whatever. I got me some of that. Like, whatever he says he uses, like, he'll show this, I can't remember what the name of it is. It coats the edges of the leather. I went on, like, literally when I get on watching his channel, I pull up Amazon so I can order whatever it is he's using as he's talking about what he uses. So, but I'm really hoping I can do something to make it, like, I ordered a couple of different colors of dye to try to play around and get it to match the color of the leather that's there. Because leather patinas over time, and it's hard to get that without you holding it and touching it in time, and you know what I mean, like doing all those same things to it. So I just hope I can get close to matching the color that it is. But yeah, Clay and them are headed in. They did a job in Tyler today, so they are headed in now. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know what I have vlogged. I think I vlogged a little bit earlier in the week. I don't know. Dan still hasn't hung my fans. We still got to get that done, but I'm so excited about this purse, y'all. Oh, and I have made so many masks. I'm sick of looking at masks, but I have made a whole bunch. I've sold a whole bunch, and I had so many requests for Coach mask. I bid on 4 more purses. I've won 3 of those bids. I think I'll probably go ahead, like I think eventually I'll win that 4th bid too. But so I've got 3 more Coach purses coming. So I will be doing more Coach masks because everybody wants one of those, and those sell really, really good. I've made more than enough money to cover me buying this Louis Vuitton and all the stuff to redo it with. So that's what I like to do, y'all. I mean, I hate to spend money. First, because we've never really had much to spend, but like, I like when I have a hobby for it, I like to be able to, like, if I make one of something, I like to either make another one and sell it to pay for the one that I made, so it's kind of like for free. But yeah, I've made and sold enough masks to more than cover all of, you know, the purse. Like, I still can't decide. Do I want to tell y'all how much I paid for the purse? I know how much I'm going to want to list it for, because I am going to put it back up for sale. If it doesn't sell, then I'm just going to keep it. So it's no big deal, because like I said, I've sold enough masks to buy it. So there's like no harm, no foul. I'm going to list it. I think I'll go ahead and just mention it so that y'all have an idea. I am going to list it for $700. Isn't that crazy? That blows my mind, because I want 6. I'm not going to take less than 6. If I can't get 600 for it, I'm just going to keep it. It's just going to be mine. But that's what I want to sell it for. But I gave 200 for it in the shape that it was in. So yeah, and then I bought all this stuff, and then the time. Yeah, I'm hoping to at least get 6 for it. Like I said, if I can't sell it for 6. I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to keep it, because I know it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the time, the effort, you know, all that kind of stuff. And two, I have money in it myself. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. Making masks, selling masks, sewing, all that kind of good stuff. And I have Venmo and Cash App, and that's how people have been paying for the mask. And y'all, that's been amazing. That has been so nice to just go boop, Cash App, and they just put the money in there, and then I just pack them up and go, you know, go mail them off. So yeah, that's been really good, really good. All right, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope everybody's doing great. We're all doing great. Cameron goes back to work June the 1st, I believe. I will see you next week, guys. Bye.